Hello everybody. Today we're gonna look at BTBT. Um, this is the overall chart for this ticker from the beginning to the end, or up till now. Um, so the first thing I'm gonna look at is the price per volume. So I'm gonna look into where is the most volume, or the price with the highest volume traded. It was mainly 910. So we're gonna draw this. Okay, this will act as either a support or resistance solid line based on where the price will be located. And then I'm gonna take this as well as another line, support or resistance line, and as well here. Then I'm gonna move into drawing my support and resistance line based on Fibonacci. So I'm gonna take it from the lowest point till the highest point here to draw my Fibonacci. And I'm doing this for all stocks that I'm looking after for trading. So we have this line, just put it in a different color. It's already existing at the 50%. And we have another one here. Lowest point. There's one here. Another one here. And here is the next one. So this is, I consider it, when you do your Fibonacci retracement, you take it from, it depends on, is it uptrend or downtrend. If it's uptrending, you take it from here to here. If it's downtrending, you take it from here to the lowest point, from the highest point to the lowest point. Then I can do another Fibonacci just to double check my support and resistance line. So I'm going to take it from the lowest point here to the highest point here. And you can see clearly, like here it matches with the 23%, here as well the 50% matches. There's one here as well, and one here, and one here. And since the price is a bit far away, I'm just caring about, let's say, the closest to the price for now, because you don't want to draw many support and resistance line and get kind of confused. It's adjustable, so you can adjust it over time. And again, if you want to do a Fibonacci retracement from the highest point here to the lowest point, as if it was trending down. So you go here, the highest point to the lowest point. Okay. And then you can draw your lines. For sure, in between, let's say those two support and resistance line, there should be another one, another support and resistance line, but I'm chasing the solid lines. Okay, And as I said, you don't want to draw many support and resistance line and then you get kind of confused. So now, if you look, you have it was trending down all the way, and then downtrend, then start actually uptrending back, and now it's kind of pulling back. I'm gonna try to scalp this, and I used to scalp it before, uh, especially that this ticker has good volume during day, and as well they have a short float, so you have a market cap of 655 million, and shares float is around 15 million. So I'm gonna go to the 30-minute chart, and one of the things that I'm interested to do is mainly to do the anchored VWAP. So I'm taking the anchored VWAP from different point, mainly kind of lowest point and highest point, to see the supply and demand and the possession of the price, um, based on the buyer and seller, and who has control uh, on this. So I'm drawing one at 12 August, uh, around this point, around this point, 12 August, and I'm drawing another one. Uh, this is on the 9th of August. I'm taking it from that point, from that point, and another one from the 4th of August, which is this point here, and another one from the 26th of July at that point. So you can see here, uh, it's kind of uh, there is kind of uh, unclear. Uh, if you look here, the price now is below the two anchor VWAP, and it's very close here, especially after hour on Friday. After hour, there should the price moved actually and had, uh, so it closed above the anchored VWAP that we draw on the 12th of August. Uh, so what we're gonna do actually is, if we're gonna do scalping for this, aiming some kind of price movement, and next day, um, I'm gonna, let's say, go to the 5-minute chart, and I'm gonna display the 5-day moving average for the 5-minute, which will be uh, around 390 moving average. And if you look here, it touches the 5-day moving average after hour on Friday, and then it bounced back. And I'm gonna display the VWAP because VWAP is very good when you do day trading. So if you look here, the price is already below VWAP, below the anchored VWAP that we draw on the 12th of August, and it's already below the previous anchored VWAP from older time interval, which gives you kind of indication seller was in control and they were pushing the price down. Let's say the last couple of days, let's say from 9th of August, they are pushing the price down. So there's a lot of kind of short positioning and selling happening. So what we're gonna do or wait to see, um, we hope that it gaps up in a way that it open above this price, and this will be good um, and will help us actually to get into this trade. So what I'm gonna do, you need to adjust your setup. It's not about, let's say, um, getting kind of impressed with the sharp price movement at the beginning of the trade or at the opening time, because typically what happened is you might see a kind of high price movement, and that gets you kind of, you know, willing to get into the trade, hoping that the price will continue. But typically this is not happening, so it goes up and then start to go down, and then, you know, let others get into this interval. So what I usually do is just wait the first 20-30 minutes to see how this will behave, and if it's keep trending up at that time after the 20-30 minute, and you can see the candlestick patterns and the size of the candles um, start building up and there's a good momentum, then you can get into the trade. Uh, but I don't do I wait until things stabilize the first maybe 20-30 minutes. Then I'm gonna look into how the price will behave corresponding to your 5-day moving average and the VWAP. So if it start actually, let's say you have, this is as if this line is your VWAP moving, and you start seeing kind of price start closing here, and this is like the price start, or those are the candlestick. So at that, you start actually to consider there is kind of a good potential to get into the trade at that time, considering that the price will be above both, above the week VWAP and your 5-day moving average. And normally I scalp those in a way that I take my profit and get out directly. So in that case, I'm targeting 15 to 20% max, and then I pull out. And at the same time, you have to set your stop loss, or Either it's kind of by an order, or kind of you set it on your mind that okay, it's 10%, let's say, from the entry here, let's say 10%, you know, at 1336, I'll be out of this trade. Don't let emotions control you, hoping that yeah, it will come back and those stuff. Yeah, so it's better just to pull out directly. So this is mainly what I want to say about that stock, and we will see tomorrow what's going to happen. And wish you all a good day. Thank you.